It's game week 2 of the Premier League, and this is Chelsea versus West Ham. Chelsea West Ham. Last week, how did you see last week?
Man, last week was it unexpected? Yeah, unexpected, because I expected Chelsea to win that match. I knew it was going to be tough. We talked about it. We have seen Crystal Palace, what they can do, but they came up in a very different style that we didn't see it coming at all. So, and to some extent, we were wasteful with the little chance that we got. But overall performance, I think we didn't play up to the Chelsea level that we have seen in the preseason and the Club World Cup, but it was a good performance for the team, I would say.
Okay, so now looking at the performance, do you think going into this particular game, this Chelsea West Ham, do you think you guys can actually up your game?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was very obvious what we didn't get right in the last match, which was, to some extent, we were sloppy in our pass. The absence of Colwill was a big hole for Achimpong to fill. He was there defensively, but in the build-up progressively, he couldn't do those line-breaking passes that we needed for like somebody in that position to do, to get the passes to Cole Palmer. And Cole Palmer, to some extent, was not played into the match. We were trying to play it wide, but at least, this is your best
Was
player.
that an excuse for the performance?
It should be an excuse. There, some ways you should be able to find a way to bring your big players into the game.
So,
not an excuse. We're not blaming the players for that, but these are things that, like, if this guy can get into the game, it will change things.
So I feel like as a top player, as a world-class player, you understand, you should be able to get yourself into the game. I understand if the boys are not coming to you, but you need to just find a way to just come back to the game, because if you look at the stats, since January, Cole Palmer has not actually scored an open play goal in the Premier League. And is that like a factor for, do you think it's something you need to look at? Do you think it's affecting his game?
This is what I would say about Cole Palmer, and I want everybody to see it in the larger sense. I know, or we all know, that he has not scored in a very long time from open play. But you find out that this is a player that played close to 18 months on a steady performance. And we are talking about playing from 2023 to 24 season under Pochettino, where he was constant throughout the whole season. Then coming into the Maresca era, we started from August, and he played that till December. So we are talking about almost 1.5 season of consistent delivery. So him having the probably 6 months, we know that's a whole lot of time. But Cole Palmer he did not score goals, but that Cole Palmer is playing in this match.
But I feel like, we'll move on from this, but I feel like if it's another player, you guys will have put his neck, his head on the plate.
Not given the performance that he had, I think there should be a benefit.
I think that is actually still covering for the, So now, coming back to this Chelsea West Ham. Now, what are the things you've learned, you think that you guys learned from that particular game that you're bringing into this new game that is not coming with this new game?
Things that we'll bring out from that last game, I would say, let me say 2 things. And the first one is, take your chances, and it's as simple as that. That's what would have made the difference in the Crystal Palace match, because we got 1 chance from Chalobah. If he had buried it, that's 1-0. The second one from Andre Santos, if he had buried it, that's the second one. And the other one, I think the player needs to get more involved. And I want to speak about one particular player, which is Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez has to be active in that ball, because if Enzo Fernandez is not active, he's like the central midfielder. He's the one that needs to bring the defense and the attack together.
Do you think he's very slow?
I think he was sloppy in that match. I don't want to generalize. Let me just use it as that match. So if he can step up his game and come into this match, it will make the difference for us.
Okay, so now coming into this particular game now, I want to give me your first 11. As a Chelsea fan, give me the first 11 from goalkeeper down to striker.
So we'll start by the 4-2-3-1 formation. So we are going to be seeing Tosin is back. So I don't think Achimpong will get the space in this match. So it's going to be Tosin and Chalobah as the centre back. We have Cucurella. We have Reece James.
Sanchez
is still number 1. And we have Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez as a double pivot. But Enzo Fernandez will always play as a central midfielder. So he will go and come, and Caicedo will crown the defense. So we have Cole Palmer up there. And on the wing, and we have Jamie Gittins, and on the left side there we have. But I'm looking at one thing. Why I want to cancel the side of Jamie Gittins is in the last match it was kind of slow. So I would prefer Pedro Neto on that side and start Estavio in this particular match, and then I want to see Delap up front. Whoa. And this is not to cancel out or undermine Joao Pedro's, but like now you're playing.
Coming from you, this is very strange.
No, I've done my research.
Do you have any particular reason?
No, this is my reason, and this is just based on my own analysis.
Okay.
You're looking at what's it called? You're looking at a West Ham team that they are kind of like they are not strong defensively. Mm-hmm. And when I watched their last match, and I did my analysis on their last match, their area duels. They were very weak in their area duels. So you need a striker that okay, this guy is tall, he's macho, he can bully. So you want to be putting crosses, even if you're not going to be playing. So it's not just going to be alone playing from the wing and getting players inside. Mm-hmm. You need people that can put crosses and take advantage of that weekness. Delap is not necessarily taller than Joao Pedro, but Delap is good in the head.
Yeah, and
than physical, Joao Pedro, and his physical is going to cause a whole lot of problem for their defense. Yeah. And they play 3 at the back. And meanwhile, when they are defending, they have 5. So that's going to be Joao Pedro is silky with the ball. He can move around, but you want to take advantage of their weakness. So I want to see Joao Pedro. I want to see Liam Delap up front.
Yeah, that's crazy. So when do you think West Ham can hurt you guys the more?
West Ham, like I said, according to my analysis of what I've done about West Ham is they had a whole lot of chances up front.
And they wasted it.
Yeah, and they wasted it. They are wasteful, but these people they are going to be there because I look at their stats they had 28 touches in the opponent's box, 7 shots inside the box, 6 shots from outside the box, and they had 4 on target.
You did very, very good.
Yeah, now. So if you had people like Jared Bowen, and I think one thing they would do the more is they will want to play first, like aerial balls.
Trust me, they will counter you guys.
They will want to counter you guys. One thing I'm not scared about their counter is this is Potter. Potter is not the guy that will always want to play counter. But because he's playing against a Chelsea side who is going to be very possessive, that will take control of the ball, he will try it out. Because I saw them in their last match.
Let me give you one. They are home, Abi?
Yeah.
They are home, right?
Yes.
Did you watch their last game when they played against Arsenal last season?
I can't remember, no.
Before that Arsenal game, they had a very, very terrible run.
The run of match.
For the Arsenal game. In fact, I was even thinking, Arsenal will beat these people. Bro, Arsenal had so many chances. These guys had just 2 counter. And that 2 counter, they beat Arsenal 2-0. Do you understand? Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. That because, of course, you guys will take possession. Let me don't lie.
Yeah.
You possess it. Yeah. The fact that, can you guys defend their counter?
Well, this is my own viewpoint of their counter. This is the way they will play their counter.
Okay.
When they sit back, because they play 3-4-1-2. So they have like 7 people in the defensive phase of the field. They are midfield, but they always like shift back to play. So when they try and suck us in, and they get the ball, they will want to counter the ball by taking the very long pass and giving it to Füllkrug, which is a very tall guy. So he's going to contest for the area duel and drop the ball for either Paqueta or Bowen. So what I think Chelsea should do is, and I believe we can do it, is Caicedo needs to be stable at that position to always win that second ball. Or else, people like Paqueta and Jared Bowen are people that can take shots from outside. So they don't necessarily need to get into our box to take shots. So if we can stop that, I think we'll win. We'll do it.
Yeah, that's a very, very good analysis from you. And thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
now, before we go, what do you think is the match prediction?
Because of West Ham's weakness and Chelsea's strength, West Ham weakness in the way they are defending, and they are trying to transition from a counter-pressing team, a counter-attacking team, to a possession-based team. I think they will lose the ball easily because they are just coming into it. So I think Chelsea will take advantage of these things. I see a lot of goals. I want to say 4-1.
I'm seeing a 3-1 Chelsea win, actually.
4-1 for me.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you very much.
So guys, this is it. If you have any opinion on this particular match, drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. See you next time.
Namaste.